The sound of Japanese waves mixed with the steady sound of machinery. A robotic arm lifted up a giant tuna and squid. The sunlight shining down created a magical scene. Japan, an island nation with over 30,000 kilometers of coastline, where the sea is the source of life and the soul of the nation. But now, a revolution is taking place. Robots are replacing humans and going out to sea, processing and freezing right in the middle of the ocean. The question for fishermen is no longer when to go out to sea, but how to combine technology with the sea, as metal arms begin to forever change the way the Japanese conquer the ocean. Go discover. Japanese fishermen use robots to catch and process billions of squid and tuna. After World War II, when Japan rose from the ruins, the fishing industry became one of the most important economic pillars. With more than 10 million tons of fish caught each year, Japan is not only the leading producer, but also the country that shapes the world seafood market. In the 1980s, Japan's fishing industry reached its peak, with modern fishing boats setting sail every day, bringing back treasures from the vast ocean. But, as if by some inevitable fate, Japan's population is aging rapidly, and the generation of seafarers is gradually disappearing. While the old fishermen cannot continue, the young people are not interested in fishing. As the fishing industry struggles to maintain its workforce, a wave of technological innovation has arrived. Companies like Maruha Nichiro and Nippon Suisan are no longer looking back, but are instead starting to put robots on board. Robots never get tired, don't get seasick, and can work 24 hours a day in the middle of the ocean. While humans used to struggle with the rough waves, steel machines now do the hardest work for them. Some people argue that this is a betrayal of the past, that replacing fishermen with robots is a betrayal of the core values of the profession, the dexterity and meticulousness that only human hands can do. On the contrary, technology not only helps reduce the burden of labor, but is also the only way for the Japanese fishing industry to survive in the future. But one thing is undeniable, that technology has changed the face of the Japanese fishing industry forever. dawn over the Pacific Ocean, golden light shimmering through the rippling waves, reflecting off the shiny steel deck. During the day, robotic arms reach out into the open sea, rhythmically catching fish in the brilliant sunlight. When night falls, they continue to work in the cold light of halogen lamps, precise and silent movements in the vast, dark sea. Gone are the days of fishermen holding fishing rods or pulling nets. Instead, there's a new generation of fishing boats where technology never sleeps, and ocean life operates 24 hours a day. AI sonar systems and thermal cameras detect and track schools of squid and tuna moving on the seabed, even at depths of hundreds of feet. Data from the sonar is transmitted directly to the control center on the mothership, where technicians monitor and analyze the mining situation. Every movement is perfectly synchronized, leaving no room for error. When a target is detected, the ship immediately mobilizes the robotic arms to drop the net precisely at the calculated coordinates, avoiding mistakes, catching the wrong species, or harming the ecosystem. As the nets are pulled up from the deep sea, the tuna and squid lie still in the cold water. The whole process happens quickly, without a single second of delay. A single ship can handle up to 100 tons of fish per day. This enormous speed helps the Japanese seafood industry process billions of squid and tuna every year, with exports reaching more than 70 countries around the world. Never before has the seafood industry been able to maintain such a scale and speed. However, the rapid development of this technology is not without its critics. Have we gone too far, completely replacing humans with machines? Some argue that using robots to catch billions of fish and squid could destroy the connection between humans and the sea, leaving traditional fishermen feeling erased. They fear that one day this technology will lead to a decline in product quality due to lack of skilled human hands, and uncontrolled exploitation could put marine ecosystems at risk of destruction. And in the freezing cold of the ocean, when robots work tirelessly. Is this a sustainable solution for the seafood industry, or will it be an environmental disaster in the future? In the middle of the ocean, robots do the work for humans. But on land, the true value of each fish is still determined by the eyes and experience of the workers. At Tokyo's famous tuna market, as dawn breaks, the air is heated by an iconic Japanese ritual, the tuna auction. Under the neon lights reflecting off the cold ice, giant tuna weighing more than 400 pounds lie still, glittering like precious silver blocks. They are caught by offshore robots, gutted and frozen in the middle of the ocean before being transported here in near-perfect condition. When the whistle blows, sushi masters, high-end restaurateurs, and international investors, from Tokyo to New York, from Paris to Singapore, come in. They use flashlights to examine each piece of meat, feeling the firmness of the muscles, the color of the fat, and the delicate aroma that only fresh premium tuna has. Each nod, each frown can change the value by hundreds of thousands of dollars. The tuna caught by robots are now not just a product of technology, but also a testament to the magical intersection of tradition and modernity, where the spirit of the Japanese fisherman is still there, just fueled by the power of machines and artificial intelligence. The metal door of the processing plant opened. Inside was a cold and quiet space where each machine worked non-stop. As tuna and squid from the ocean were brought in, now they face a race against time where every minute determines the quality of the final product. Robots are the tireless craftsmen. With a precise gesture, they quickly gutted the squid, skinned it, and cut off its tentacles with laser precision, leaving not a single squid behind. Meanwhile, the heavy tuna were gutted, filleted, and cut into sashimi-grade cubes in just 40 seconds, a speed that humans could not keep up with. Everything takes place in a minus 76 degrees Fahrenheit cold storage facility, a highly sophisticated cold storage system designed to maintain absolute freshness. An AI grading system inspects each block of fish, analyzing fat, meat color, and automatically sorts them into A, B, C grades for export. This is not just the work of a machine, but a complete automation system where technology and the ocean work together to deliver the best product. Stable storage temperatures below -58 degrees Fahrenheit help preserve the fish's excellent color and flavor until it reaches consumers in major cities like Tokyo, Paris, or New York. Some argue that mechanization of all processing steps will create a disconnect between humans and the ocean, leading to a homogenized and unnatural product. They fear that the marine environment will be overexploited without the strict controls that have been in place in the past. However, this is the only solution for the seafood industry to survive and develop sustainably in today's era, helping to reduce labor costs and increase production efficiency while still ensuring product quality. Will robots completely replace humans in this job in the future, or will they just be a supporting part in maintaining the survival of Japan's seafood industry? After being processed at -76 degrees Fahrenheit, the journey of tuna and squid is not over. From coastal factories, they are immediately transferred into ultra-cold logistics systems, headed straight to Tokyo, where the taste of the ocean is transformed into culinary art. Here, tuna is prepared into perfect sashimi slices, each a combination of precise technique and ocean flavor. From sushi, maguro donburi to premium sashimi, Japanese tuna has become a global culinary icon. Fresh squid is thinly sliced and used for giant squid sashimi, a sweet, slightly crunchy flavor served with soy sauce and fresh wasabi. The head and tentacles are grilled over hot coals to make shiojaki grilled squid, and when the skin touches the fire, the charred skin releases a rich aroma that fills the air. Today, 70% of Japan's tuna is exported to the US, Europe, and China, contributing more than $12 billion to the country's economy each year. A piece of the ocean's robotic technology now lands on the dinner tables of millions of people. But in the future, when technology gradually replaces human work, will tuna and squid dishes still retain their traditional flavor and characteristics as before? Sunset over the Pacific Ocean, golden rays of light reflected on the calm sea surface. Robot ships were moving slowly, like nameless machines, gently gliding through the waves. With the rapid development of technology, Japan not only wants to exploit the ocean, but also wants to protect it. One of the ambitious experiments is AI to control the exploitation limit, to avoid overfishing and ensure the balance of the marine ecosystem. The latest robots not only know how to catch fish, but also have the ability to identify baby fish, corals, or sea turtles, and automatically stop catching if they detect unwanted animals, protecting biodiversity under the ocean. Japan aims for zero-waste fishing by 2035, a bold vision of completely eliminating waste and ensuring a sustainable ocean for future generations. When humans and machines share the ocean, a new chapter of Japan's marine history is beginning. However, can technology really sustain the ocean? Or as robots increasingly replace humans, will the ocean become a giant industry, no longer retaining the spirit of the ocean as before? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on other interesting discoveries about the world around us.